I'm gonna go live a couple times today. So it's my last day of being 28. Oh my god. But yeah. I went and adulted, got that all done. And got the got the birthday off tomorrow, so hype as hell. And I figure we're gonna do a little live stream. So I'll have a couple live streams. I'm doing this one, and then I'm gonna have one later on. Um, and it's gonna be like episode reaction because I gotta watch episode 44. I think 45 dropped too. I don't know if it's subbed yet, but if it's subbed, I'll watch 45. But yeah, basically getting caught up with the show, being at a good point. So yeah, after this I'll go and do some filming and everything. But we got an art live stream, so if you don't have to, obviously, if you want to donate, feel free to link in the chat or super chat and super thanks and all that good stuff. You already know. But yeah, we just celebrating this last day. It's being 28 and just honored and blessed to be here. Truth be told, but making some artwork because I'm definitely feeling it. So yeah, hopefully my phone doesn't die. It shouldn't, but yeah, I'm gonna go and get things set up. So you'll be seeing me do a little setup for a little bit, and I'll show you guys, of course, the pieces when everything's all set and done. But I make this dollar. Oh my goodness, holy! Okay. All right. So, oh god, that is freaking loose. Okay. Hubba. Now, I'm just gonna set up all the stations to make sure they're all in frame. So, one. Set up one there. Yep. Just gonna do setup for a little bit. Let me see. Um, so if you don't see me on screen for a little bit, don't get discouraged. I'm just going setting a bunch of stuff up. Uno, dos, tres. That's not where I meant to put that. Tres. Yeah. Or no, that's a good spot. You, and then you. Okay. And then got the fifth one. So. Oh, shit. Okay. About to make a freaking mess out here. Well, not much of a mess. Girlfriend's amazing, and she did a bunch of clean up with stuff while I was working. Down to the side. Okay. Yep, that's covered well. And then uno más. You know. Real life bloopers. I'm not gonna paint that. That one's just off to the side for now. I'm not trying to screw anything up. Okay. Baduhan, yo, thanks so much, man. And thank you for stopping by the stream. Just enjoying the, you know, time before the birthday. He's a bit of a freaking mosquito. Alright, so, let's see. Trying to make some art. So I gotta figure out what color palettes I even want to do. Um, so, that one. Go with the blues. Well, that kind of works. Blues. This one we're gonna go with the warms and the peaches. All right. What do we got left? Okay. Now, some paint for the whatever pile. Whatever the hell happens. Yeah. Quiero ver más, un poco más, un poco más. Yeah, that should be pretty solid. All right. Let me check this real quick. What up, Brandon? How you doing, man? I'm doing some artwork. Tomorrow's my birthday. So, you know, just hyping, celebrating, and we're going to do some artwork. So I'm going to have 2 live streams today. One for this, another one later reacting to the episodes. It might be immediately after this. I don't know. And, yeah. Yeah. So we getting into creation territory, actually. Yeah. I'll use this one for this. that one. Doing great. Thanks for asking. Oh, yeah, of course, man. I'm glad you're doing well. All right, let's see how much do we have. A bunch of blue. Not as much of that. Not as much of that. We'll go. We'll do this one. Okay. Stop. Oh. Those two got prepped. Yeah. Go with yellow. What? Screw it. A little bit of that red. Or a lot of that red. Red between the lines. Yeah. Oh, cool. So we got canvases all prepped. Yo, there's 4 people up in here. What's up, guys? Yo, thanks, Hunter. I really appreciate it. Happy belated birthday. Oh, thanks, man. My birthday's not till tomorrow, so, you're ahead of the game. But I definitely appreciate it. You'll be right back? Okay. Oh, I ripped my glove. Oh, my God. Okay. Well, I can use it for now, probably. Or, yeah, just be on the safe side. I don't know. And that was the fun part where it gets messy a little bit. Okay. So, I prepped each of them. So, going with blues, like a cooler themed one for one of them. Going with like the warmer, like pinks and stuff like that for one of them. One, honestly, just the yellow, and then another one, I got some new paints recently, so gonna use some of those new paints on the new one. So, or on the red one. Yeah. I like using previous like paints that I have because it shows like the color palettes that I use for previous pieces, but then going in and adding some new colors is always nice. Oh, God. And put it on the other side. There we go. And if you do spray paint, art or anything, wear a mask. I'm just not, because, you know, professional at it, but don't copy what I'm doing with that. You know, you want to wear a mask. I'm making sure to like breathe away from like fumes or anything. Yeah. All props. I'm good to go. Good to go. Good to go. And a little more yellow. There we go. Not that's gonna matter like crazy. Okay. I'll work back to front. And my glove just ripped in the same spot again. Oh well. Yeah. Yep, yep. Yeah. This one might not even take too much because colors are all really vibrant. Purple. At that point, don't want to overwork it. So, oh yeah. No more gold. Oh yeah. Solid. So. Mm. No, ma. She's not overworking it. Oh shit. Well, that's fine. Accidental magic. Yeah. Last one. Okay. So that now needs a little bit more pop, and that's when we go to the random idol. Thank you. A little more. Just some of that out. That's it. Let's do it. Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. So, RIP to the silver. So. And then. There we go. Yeah. There it is. Okay. Still some left to do. Done. Number one. Finished with the first piece. So, hey, 3 of y'all up in here. Setting up to stream some Fire Red today. I'll be hitting up to purchase. You know how life goes. Maybe drop in chat later in the next couple of hours. Love the work still. Keep it. Yo, Viva La Hunt. Thanks so much for coming by, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I get how life goes. My new job requires 6 days a week for me, but I'm getting the system down, so you know, some days are shorter now. But yeah, especially like Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays. Those are my long days. I work like 12-hour shifts with those. But you know, and Sunday I gotta wake up early. But you know, I'm not much of an early morning person, but that's like the only day that I really have to wake up like early, which I mean it's like 9. But yeah, but when I gotta work, so you know, but just pacing myself with it. But I definitely appreciate it, man, and I appreciate you stopping in for sure. Gotta work for that money, you know. Oh yeah, for sure. So I can keep up with like Beyblade releases and slash bakugan when I can find it. But yeah. My dad got a sword Dran back on Friday. Nice. Congrats on getting the sword Dran. It has some really awesome attack with it. I hope you get more base for your birthday. I appreciate it. I don't know. I'm not one that expects like gifts or anything. I'm just kind of like, hey, I got a link in the chat if anybody ever wants to send like super thanks or anything like that. You don't have to, of course. My birthday, I just celebrate even being alive, and especially this year it's special because losing a bunch of loved ones even recently, it's been tough, and my birthday's always where I reflect, you know, a lot on just life and things, and there's been a lot of life changes for me, especially lately. So you know, I'm just glad to be here and just making it to the big 29. Yeah, next year is freaking the big 30. Holy shit, that's crazy. But definitely appreciate the support. Are you a big fan of Pokemon cards? I like Pokemon cards a lot. I love the artwork. I don't pick them up personally because I already drop a bunch into like Beyblade and Bakugan. but I do like the Pokemon TCG. I think it's really cool. I love the artwork, you know. But yeah. Yeah, I had to crack my neck. But I do love the artwork for the Pokemon game. I don't know how to play it exactly, like the rules and everything. I'm not too sure, but I do love the artwork. Virgo Turbo 480 Disc Ball. Virgo Turbo, that sounds like an interesting name for sure. Reminds me, that combo reminds me of Earth Virgo from Metal Fight Beyblade. But, oh yeah, the first piece is done, so I'll show that to you guys. I'm gonna make 5. Let me keep an eye on the battery too. Just make sure the okay, battery's going like decent speed. So that should be all right. I'll put it up or put it out to the side, but piece number 1 is all done, and it kind of looks like my shirt a little bit. It's funny, but ta-da! Yeah. So they're 16 by 20. That's the size of them. So they're overall. I'm a pretty big dude. I mean, I'm 6'3", so you know. But these canvases have a pretty good size with them. But yeah, that's the first piece. So 1 down, 5 to go. Some of them I'll do with like the zigzag kind of, you know, like wild galaxy theme with it. A couple I'm thinking of doing just like splatter, like you know, with acrylics. But this is just spray paint with that one. So. Done. Set there. And that makes space for your last canvas. So, let's see. I want to do a color that I haven't done for this one. So, I used all those pieces for that one, so naturally I want to switch it up. I'm going to divide them up. I did red, so red's going into the other, in the preserve that. Yeah, that's definitely one I want. Save that for another time. Oh, shoot. Speaking of which, I need to put a little more on this. Okay. So. I'm really trying to decide what color I should do. You know what? That is a cool lavender. I'll go with yeah. Let's do it. I'll go with the lavender with this one. Okay. So that's the base color for that one. That'll probably be the last one I do, since it's the latest color. But yeah. Let's go with this one. I love it because it's a little challenge to me too. Because when a paint gets low, I just gotta make sure to be mindful with it. So adds that little extra bit of challenge with it. Yup, there's the light that we need. Done. All right. So now for the layering. Yep. Honestly, we're going to do. There we go. Okay. Now we get in there. Next. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. There it is. Now back to you. Got that white brought on a little bit more. Now more peach. Nice. Okay. Now's the time to bring back out that pink. Yep. Okay. Now to blend it all and bring everything to the surface. So, okay. We're gonna go there. So, yep. Here. Yeah. Yep. Good with you. Yep. Okay. And then for that orange. There's not a lot left, so. That might go. One more. There it is. Okay. So now. Show off all that orange. Okay. There's still a little bit left, so maybe I can add some orange to another piece. Purple. That's it. So, do now the brown. Throw down. There we go. Now for the whites. Oh yeah, that's the top that I needed. Then, some of peach. Can't get out the peach. Life can be peachy. Other times it can be a peach. Oh yeah. Okay. Now, there's the pink. And then I think we're done. Yes, sir. That's it. No mouse. We done. Number 2. So, before I show it off, let me check. 4 people up in here. I haven't posted anything on Snapchat. I don't really use Snap anymore. That's why. I mainly just, I stick with, truth be told, like YouTube. I get on Facebook and share memes and Instagram and sometimes kind of TikTok. I might get on TikTok more and just show off like shorts and you know, like some art shorts and stuff. I've been thinking about posting the content there, but yeah. Drago voiced by Jason DeLine. Yeah, you deleted Snapchat. Yeah, I mean I don't use it anymore, so you know. I understand, but I have Facebook and Instagram. Oh, bet. I just, like, you know, I don't use too much social media. It's obvious, like, I want to use some social media just to, like, get my work and stuff out there, but some social media could be just, you know, like, toxic and gross, and I'm not about those vibes and stuff, and for the sake of my mental health, I'm, like, not focusing so much on just, like, social media or anything. Obviously putting out work and stuff, but doing the things I enjoy doing, but, yeah, just sticking with like a little bit of social media, not being on like my phone or social media like too crazy because sometimes it can be too much, you know. But yeah, Snapchat era was funny. Oh yeah, it was a fun time. It's where I put like, I mean, that's where I put like a lot of clips to showing off my artwork and stuff. Which I mean, I'm gonna do on Instagram and TikTok and stuff more. Just about finding the time and the balance to do so because it. Like, I work a lot, so, you know. But, it's time for piece number 2. I'm making 5, so. you know, and then we keep an eye on the battery. I got to keep an eye on the battery too, just to make sure. Okay. Should be good. But, obviously still wet, but yeah. That's why you're gonna see me dancing around like a hooligan, like drying it a little bit, just so I'll show you guys the pieces. But 3, 2, 1. So yeah, that's the nice one. A lot of pinks with it. So I went with like a kind of pink warm palette for this one. So yeah, got the pinks, got like the eggplants with the dark on there, got some brown, some orange, some of the lights in there too, some peach. So yeah, we be out here. Hell yeah, man. We be out here. But yeah, so that's the second piece. I love the shine with it, man. Like being freshly painted and also the shine of the colors. But put that over here. Let that dry. All right. So now time to get into piece number 3. You know what? I'll let you guys vote on which one I should do next. So we got purple. Well, we got the purple with the lavender. We got the blue, like the navy blue, and then we got the yellow. So which one should I go for next? Y'all thinking? I got a palette set for like that one, the blue one, but not for the other two yet. Blue, 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 blue. Okay. All right. Yeah, you guys, you guys blew me away with that one. But yeah. All right. So we'll go with the blue one. So I got a color palette already for that one. So let's see. Ba 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 ba. How about the ba? Okay. I can get the glove on. There we go. Trying not to rip these gloves. All right. Let's go for it. This green is stubborn, but that's okay. It's making me have patience. Okay. Those. I don't know why I put the cap on. I always gotta use that guy. That's so. Yeah, there's not that much left with this. I'll use that one for splatter. Alright, so. Go. And then up in here. That. That. Okay. There we go. And juice got out a lot, so now we're just gonna go back and layer this beast. Yeah. Green's being a little more thin, so I'm layering it a little more, but that's okay. Because the other colors are so bold, they'll neutralize it. So, there we go. And then oh yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Bring out that green a little bit. Okay. Now, bring the navy back out. There we go. There we go. Oh, nice. Okay. The green, I think, is done. I'm not going to overdo that. Greens. Bring out the navy. A little more. Yep. And then yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And last little bit of green. Yeah, there we go. All right. So now, wow. More of that navy. Yep. There it is. Oh, and it brings out like the pop big time because it's so light compared to the other colors. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's good. One thing I've learned as an artist is just like not overworking things. Just going for it, trusting my gut. I used to be a big time perfectionist. Still got it a little bit, but you know, or maybe a lot of it, but just knowing not to overwork things. Yeah. Okay. So That was definitely spraying the opposite way. That would not have been good. Boom, boom, go. And then, got it. That'll be a good color with that. So, let's go next. The darks. Yeah. A little more in the corner. Yeah. Okay. This will go. Speaking of which, actually, use one the built with some paint. So do that. Eggplant. So much for this water. Pink. Thinking as I go along, you know. That's really similar to that one, so I'll just, yeah, off to the side. Now, a little more of this, and then she's done. Oh, shit. Oh, broke my glove. That's fine. I gotta wash my finger anyways, so. Yeah. The last of this paint. Nice. Alright. A little bit of that left. That's the black. Silver is done, I believe. Yeah. Alright, silver's done. Cool. Got a little more of the black, so a little touch of black. Don't need a ton. Nice. Okay. Done. Yeah. 3. Now, I'm gonna switch my glove. And yeah. I'll switch my glove, put up this can, and I'll be right back. All right, piece number 3 is in the books. Let's see. 20. Okay, we're doing pretty good on battery, so should be fine. I'll show you guys the grand unveiling in a sec. Let's see. Favorite color is blue. Nice. Those artworks look fire. I appreciate it, Hunter. Thanks so much. I appreciate your guys' support big time. Like, I'm just making art and just going with the vibes is how it usually goes. Literally, the possibilities are endless with these. Like, whatever colors I have, I just kind of feel like a vibe and just go with it. And then I make so many diverse pieces. It's like I pick up on people's vibes and such, even when they buy the pieces. And, you know, a lot of them, like, certain color schemes and such speak to people's vibes. You know what I mean? They're all meant to, like, bring life to a space, even that much more than like the size of the canvas. It's like a galaxy. It's like how you look at the sky and you know there's so much more there, especially stargazing. But these pieces are meant to like do sort of the same thing. But what do you think when will Reigns come back? Probably Bash in Berlin. Well, Bash in Berlin if the Tongans have like a match or something, which they might. Maybe they have to defend the tag title, which I don't think they do. So I don't think Bash in Berlin. If not Bash in Berlin, definitely I think if not Bash in Berlin, for sure Bad Blood because that's the next pay per view I think. Well, that's in October. Isn't there a September paper? If there's a September pay per view, I think that might be when he returns. But then, if not then, Bad Blood for sure. And Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa will be awesome. Yeah, I think that's gonna happen at Bad Blood. He returns in the next pay per view. Maybe not Bash in Berlin, but if there's another pay per view after that, besides, Bad Blood, if there's one before, maybe you show up at that. Bad Blood. If that happens, then Bad Blood will be Reigns versus Solo, and then that'll build up for Survivor Series. Because Survivor Series, I think, hands down, Bloodline War Games match. That's facts. And I'm so excited for that because it's going to be all hell breaks loose. And then that's where the story is going to pick up that much more. It's going to go all the way to WrestleMania. This is going to end with The Rock versus Roman Reigns. I'm just saying right now, you guys can hear me with this prediction. If Solo at some point says, I did it for The Rock, when, like, Reigns, like, starts to get his power and stuff back, and he's like, I did it for The Rock. That'll be, like, some Rikishi shit. And that's literally, like, Rikishi told, like Mick Foley when he found out, like there's a whole storyline in 2000 over who ran over Stone Cold, but obviously because Stone Cold got injured and they just made it into a storyline. But yeah, that's why they did the Survivor Series angle. But Rikishi was the one that did it, and then he said, "I did it for The Rock." If Solo pulls some crap like that, that would be amazing, and that would be even a callback to old fans. I think that would be amazing. That's like insane storyline. But let's get into this. I don't want my phone to die. But yeah, would be a dope callback. Oh yeah, for sure. Viva La Hunt, I love that you're like a wrestling fan too, because you get it, man. And you got your knowledge big time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yep. That's nice. So I went with blues with this, of course. Blue, green, some of the navies, went with a little bit of the turquoise and stuff. So a lot of different blues with it. And add a little black for that darkness, and then of course the lights of the navy, adding the pop with like the lights and stuff. So yeah, number 3. Hell yeah. Alright. So put that over here. Now we got number 4. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for the support. Did I run out of Oh no, I ran out of glass! Alright, wait. I got a pair. I got a pair that okay, we're good. I got spray happy and ran out of gloves. Well, at least I have, like, my girlfriend's amazing and got me, let me use this pair for making pieces, so, they just need washed, but it's fine. Who do you have to see in Sonic Movie 3? I don't know. I gotta see the first 2, honestly. I haven't seen even the original Sonic the Hedgehog movie that they made. I just remember when everybody roasted Sonic about it, and I was like, bro, you gotta factor in how long people are sitting and editing this. Like, the internet literally bullied them into, like, fixing it, but, I do like the graphics for it. I definitely gotta check it out, though. Okay. So. not much of the eggplant left. So I'll use it, but I'm gonna preserve it. Wait till the end to put that last bit on. As you can probably tell, the tricky color is the green, so that's fine. Okay. Oh, that brown just brought out the pop that it really needed. This is a cool color palette for sure. Okay. You, not you. No eggplant yet. Not yet. More green. Need more cowbell. Yep. Yeah. Okay. There we go. A bunch of those greens. Back with the brown. And then, now's the time. You're getting there, girl. That's okay. That unified everything. Now, also on the big side of the mark. There we go. Bring out some more of those blues. Stop. 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 And then a little bit more of the eggplant. I think we get. Give me enough of that eggplant to make an impact on this. Cool. Cool. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now the green. God, even my sweat's incorporated in this, and that's okay. Now, a little bit more of that lavender, and then just done. Whenever a piece gets to the point where it's like done, my hand gravitates away, and I'm just like, nah, alright. Wipe this off, and then unveil it. Alright. 4. 4 down, 1 to go. So, let's see. 20%. Okay, we're at a good point. Going at a really good pace. Let's see here. If Roman and Cody team up, who will they team up against? Maybe in War Games. Maybe Roman will get his help. Yeah, which would be really cool. Roman Reigns and Cody, yeah. Teaming up to take down Solo. It'll be like a tag team type thing. But, yeah. I gotta go. All right, I appreciate you coming by, Hunter. Thanks so much for stopping in, man. Still want Brock to come back. I'm waiting for that Down versus Lesnar match, even though they're supposed to do it in Australia. Well, Brock in some trouble, man. Like, hey, there's reasons why he's not appeared or anything, and I think rightfully so, unless his name is cleared. But even that, it's like, you know, yeah, because Brock would have some like epic dream match. I mean, Brock versus Gunther being a big one, people would want to see because how physical it would be. But yeah, you got to see how things pan out, though. The whole situation just, yeah. I'm disgusted by it, truth be told. But, yeah. How am I liking Beyblade X? I think it's freaking solid, man. I love the show. I love how balanced the game is. I love the gimmick with the rails and the X system. The extreme dash, like extreme finishes and everything. Making attack type hits like damage revival. It's freaking awesome. Brock versus Braun. Yeah, that's another good one. Like Gunther would be a good opponent. Braun will be a good opponent. How they're building up Bronson, good opponent. Yeah, there's honestly a bunch. Let's see here. Bakugan will always be my favorite TV show. Bakugan's freaking amazing, man. It's dope. My hopes for season 2 of Beyblade X: maintaining the balance. Epic gimmicks, maybe new system, but maintaining the balance. So like Bay's not getting way too overweight or overpowered. Maintaining like around that same threshold of weight that they've been doing. Of course, different gimmicks and everything, but make it where like the older Bays don't become obsolete. Maintain the balance with how they're doing with this series. You know what I mean? Like maintain the big time balance. Like how Hasbro wanted to make the game balanced, and that's why they nerfed the Bays big time, which in their realm it did, but it made Bays worse. The TT had so much of a power creep and made Bays from previous gens not useful. Maintaining the balance with it. Naturally, like Bays might gain weight or such over time, but like give them new gimmicks and such, but maintain the same weight. That's my hope for it, because I love how it started. Season 1 of Beyblade X has been amazing, and I'm excited for the next ones. But I'm like, X Tower, what are they gonna do? Have one like in the sky? What are they gonna do? Like some Zelda type shit, where like season 2, there's a tower in the sky. Season 3, there's a tower, except it's deep underground. Yeah, that'd be pretty wild though. And you work further down into the tower, like the depths of it. That would be so cool though. Like if they did that, they really took that Zelda approach a little bit. But yeah. But yeah, let's see. It's the battery. Okay, so got the last piece here. Gonna work on this, and then I'll answer your guys' questions for a little bit, and then we'll call it a stream. So this will probably be done by, at the latest, I'd say about an hour and a half. So yeah. But I gotta show you guys the 4th piece. Numero cuatro. 3, 2, 1. Ba-da-da. So I went like a little out there with the color palette for this one. So I went with some like blues and greens, but also having like the brown in there, making it pop. Also the eggplant, had a little bit of like that eggplant, like purple type color left. So use that. I'm big about like using a little bit of like, like remaining paints in order to make like some pieces go on, like the longevity of it, showing off like last remnants and paying homage with like colors that are running out. That's why like I have a little bit of um like orange left. So yeah, that way I can sprinkle it in. Sell you right on YouTube and we'll buy it. Hey, that's what it's there for. That's why I plug my Instagram, y'all. That's exactly why I plug my Instagram. All you have to do is like literally direct message me. That's it. Like, you just gotta DM me. But that's why I have live streams on here showing off my art and everything. That way you guys can see it. If you're interested in any pieces that you like, And I also show off the pieces on on Instagram as well. I gotta get caught up with like putting out some pictures of a few of them on Instagram. But yeah, I've just been working so much I haven't had time to really do that. But that's the latest piece. Absolutely love the colors on it. And you got one more. So there. They're all so unique too. Like they have colors of one another within one another, but like they're all so unique. Alright. So now we got the last piece, which is Old Yeller. So you know what? I'll show you the beforehand. Yellow. Yeah. But now we're gonna get into it. So this is gonna be fun. So let me see how much I have left. Decent amount. Really good amount. Actually, I gotta spray it a little bit more. Okay. So that, and we'll get to this last one. So decent amount, a little bit. That one's not a good amount. Good amount, decent amount. Yeah. Splatter. Splatter, splatter. Colors. Okay. So, last one. Let's get into it. Yeah. Go for it. Ooh, already. This one stands out. Is that yellow? What if I just try to speed? You know what? I'm gonna do a speed run. So we're just gonna go quick. Whatever happens, happens. So test myself as an artist. How fast can I make a piece and be accurate? No. back in with you. Oh, I love the control with this yellow. Yep. All right. Okay. Who's done? He's done. Okay. Good. Now, big old pink. And Cocoa Brown. And bring out the yellow. Done. Okay, yep, that's it. There. Done. Da, 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 da. There's the dark, that blue. That bit of darkness we need. Down there. And then yep. Then. Pink. Brown. All right. Now, to carry them on, got the orange. Then eggplant. Literally even got my sweat ingrained in these pieces, man. That's how you know the work goes in. 5, 7, ah. Go. All right. I'm gonna clean this off and then. Okay. Oh. And just like that, we done so. And I got my bench. So I can sit down and answer you guys' questions and everything. So, E. Whew. Not bad. I think I did that one pretty quickly. I mean, that was only like what? Like about 10 minutes? Like, damn. Pre-happy birthday. Yo, thanks so much, Captain Sus. I appreciate it. Liking the piece already? Yeah, the pink. Yeah, it's got a lot of awesome colors with it. Lots of good matches. Oh, yeah. I really enjoyed watching your art live streams. I appreciate it, Brandon. That's why I'm trying to do them more. So, you know, that way you guys can see, like, the art side of things, too. Because obviously, like, Beyblade and bakugan, it's an art in itself. But also, just being a natural, like, artist. I want to have live streams like this where I show off, like, making some pieces. But, yeah, because a lot of work goes into them. And you know, they're available. All you gotta do is, like, I got my Instagram. It's literally Kimbo with an underscore YT. You know, like K1MBO with a line YT. That's my Instagram. Feel free to reach out if ever interested. I got a bunch of pictures of pieces like that I've done lately that I gotta put out. So I'm gonna work on doing that today. I got a bunch of stuff to do. I gotta get caught up with the show. Got a bunch of battles to do. Gotta put out, you know, photos of the pieces that I've made. Hopefully those will be dry enough to where I can get pictures of them before it gets really, really dark. But let's see, 6:51. So I got a bit of time. I think I can get some photos with them. I'll probably check on them in like a half hour or something. Get some photos of them. But yeah. So let's see. How are the battles going with Cobalt Dragoon? I haven't done that many because I've just waited for like them to show Chrome with it. But they've shown them with it a little bit. So yeah, but mainly I'm gonna do battles with a black shell, because obviously it's owned by Common Z, and now knowing that from the show, I'm gonna do the battles with black shell first, and then I'll go through the battles with Cobalt Dragoon. I got a bunch of battles to do. Like, I got the battles with black shell to do. I got battles with Cobalt Dragoon to do. I got battles with Thanos, with Iron Man, with Spider-Man, with Venom. So with these battles, I'm probably gonna do. They'll still be 1v1s, except I'm going to put them more in one video. So how I used to do when I had a bunch of videos, or like a bunch of battles I had to do. So it's not just 1v1s, and it's like saturating things for a long, long time. Because it's obviously going to take me a bunch of time to get through all these battles. Because I love showing the battles in depth. You know, even though they're like quick battles, I go to 4 with each of them. So you know the power of the maze. But it'll be like 1 versus 3. So I might have like, you know, Black Shell face off against Drawn Sword, House Scythe, and Night Shield all in one video, you know what I mean? And then I'm gonna do it that way. Bring me back to the GT Day, bros. I remember you doing 1 versus 3 because there's so many releases in GT that put me behind, man. It was crazy. Like Super King, it went down. Dynamite Battle, same thing, went down a bit. And same thing for like BU, kinda. Well, yeah, kinda, because there's so many bays of BU even, like, you know. So I had like multiple of them, like just all the different versions of like one bay. That's why I had it where like, okay, King Helios and all the different versions all being in one video. Because if I would have done all the separate ones, it would have drove me nuts and there would have been that much more to do. It's even a miracle that I've gotten through as much as I have, truth be told. But yeah, you know. So yeah, let's see. I was right. Stone Cold might take Cody's hand and help him out. I don't know. The only reason Stone Cold would show up maybe at WrestleMania if like The Rock is sitting and taunting Austin and like they have the right build up and such. Mainly everybody wants Stone Cold there to get one more Rock versus Austin moment because it would be dope. And also like seeing The Rock sell Stone Cold Stunner one last time before he retires would be dope. Which, yeah, I wanted to see it at WrestleMania 30, but it makes sense why they didn't have him in there. Because, like, they had The Undertaker at the end, and people were like, it doesn't make any sense. Does nobody remember, like, how The Rock at the very end of the match with Cody, like, the tag team match, he was like, he did that. And that was, like, the coolest foreshadowing. So I thought that was really, really cool. But, yeah. Let's see here. I don't think Stone Cold will do it. He's really retired, and he means it. He might do that spot with The Rock, but I don't think he'll do a full-fledged match. You know what I mean? Maybe he'll show up for, like, a stunner spot with The Rock, But that's the only reason why I'd see Austin coming back. He's not coming back for anybody else. Like maybe one more moment having a stunner on The Rock. That's the only thing. And it was for sure, damn sure WrestleMania. He's not showing up anywhere else. That'll be the only reason I see him come back. But as for a full match, I agree with you. He's done after the match with like Kevin Owens and such. I don't think he's doing another one. So Stone Cold said, if Cody Rhodes needs me at 41, I got his back. Check the news. That could be just anybody. You can't always believe every single source that you see on stuff. Like everybody's like, oh hey, this is gonna happen, or this is gonna happen, or this is gonna happen. We don't know until things go down. So that's why whenever people have like rumors about stuff, I'm not believing it until until it happens. That's just how I am, in general with things. I'm not gonna believe it until I see it. Because there's so many rumors of things. That includes like Beyblade, that includes with anything. You know what I mean? Dean Ambrose might be back. That's not a confirmed thing either. It would be cool if he comes back and they have like a Shield reunion one last time, but like yeah. Heard there are rumors it was let's see. I've heard there are rumors it was down to pay why Stone Cold wasn't at 40. Yeah, like maybe not enough pay or such, but it makes sense that it was Taker at the end because it was really cool having Undertaker be there, and especially at 40 because the streak ended at 30, so I thought that was cool. Taker had a moment of like what, WrestleMania 10, yeah, 10, 20, 30, and 40 all were big time moments for Taker. I forgot what he did at 10, but WrestleMania 20 he came back as the Dead Man after being the American Badass or Big Evil, which that was a big moment. WrestleMania 30, the streak. WrestleMania 40, that he helped Cody finish the story, being involved with that, and Chuck slamming The Rock, which that's a huge moment. So, yeah, and that callback, I like that. I want to see Stone Cold give The Rock the stunner. Who knows? We'll see. That's all I want to see, and the Bloodline story is going to end. Maybe just for payback after he lost to Rock in his last match. I don't know. Like, yeah, that's true, but like if he goes and he like smack talks Austin, like he goes and he's so confident, like he's smack talking Reigns, he's like, I'm the greatest ever. If The Rock does that, he's like, I'm a final boss. It doesn't matter if you're Reigns or whoever, I'll put you down. You know what I mean? And like he could say I'm the greatest of all time or things like that. Like I'm the true greatest. Like if they have to do the right build up, but yeah. Let's see here. He wasn't at that one. Oh, he wasn't at 10. He did have a match against Kane at one of the WrestleManias earlier, before 20. I forgot which one it was. But yeah. So, anyways, let's see. All right. Triple H, senior executive of WWE, much better than Vince. Oh yeah. Vince was freaking corrupt and gross, and also he just focused on the big man, did not know the talent that he had, where Triple H knows the talent that he has, and it's tough because there's so much talent and only so much time, But Triple H is basically, let's see. Basically, if Vince wrestled. Yeah. I mean, Vince did put on some good matches and feuds and stuff, but yeah. I need to see a Hello Kitty collab in Hasbro. We need it. I don't know if they'll do a collab with Hello Kitty. Maybe TT might do a Hello Kitty collab again. Who knows? Who knows who they're going to collab with? I mean, they did the Giants collab before during Burst, so maybe there might be a Hello Kitty collab during Beyblade X. That would look pretty cool, too. Hunter and Sean unscripted, they're proud of what they've done, but scripted wise, they're like DX to Vince. This is okay, we won against you. It's just wild because you would have never predicted or imagined that it would be Shawn Michaels or Triple H that were the ones in charge of WWE back then. But it's like wild because they literally are now. Like COO, Chief Content Creation Officer, which that's still huge. The head of creative. And Sean being the head of NXT. But we gotta get into this, man. So y'all want to see the last piece? Number 5, aka the speed run one. They finished in like 10 minutes, but still went balls to the wall with it. 3, 2, 1. There it is, man. Look at all the colors. Like the yellows, the blues. Love how the navy blue like pops with it. Every color stands out so much. Like that dark blue. Like you got the midnight blue, the yellow, got a little bit of the orange and the eggplant for the splatter and such with it. These pieces are meant to draw in, like draw the viewer in. So you see them far away and you see all the designs. Then you get closer and you see all the details and the speckles, you know, that including the different colors. It's like, so I've got an artist statement, of course, if you don't know. My pieces are, of course, like graffiti inspired because I love the art form of graffiti. Normally, when you think of graffiti, what do you think of? Brick wall, street, you know, city. There are artists that have obviously done this before, but I wanted to take it out of its element of being on the street and appreciate the element of the art itself. You know what I mean? The art form itself, because people see it as like vandalism and everything, but the art form itself is really, really awesome. So going with like a Pollock type of approach, like the splatter and everything, but it's inspired by stargazing, because I stargaze a lot. Like you talk about like years of working and everything, or even when I'm sitting outside, or even like tonight, I'll be sitting there, like it'll be going into like my birthday, and I'll be sitting looking up at the sky and the stars and everything, and just I love stargazing. It makes me think about life and just get inspired by looking up at the sky. It's where you just sit and you deep think. It's where you get a lot of inspiration, a lot of thoughts. You process a lot of thoughts and everything. Just stargazing. It's wonderful. And when you look up at the sky, you know, there's only so much that you see, but you know there's the whole realm of like space and how much there is out there. It's more space than you could ever imagine, but it's just what you clearly see. And these pieces being like that. So you look at the pieces, they're meant to draw you in, and then as you get closer, you see all the speckles and stuff. It's like as your eyes focus, you know, when you go outside, when you're stargazing, and then you see the black, but then your eyes adjust and they focus, and then you can see all the stars and galaxies and everything once they adjust enough. These pieces are like that. So you get closer and you see all the different specks and everything with it, you know. So space, and it makes it where it fills up the room with like the big time energy and stuff. So you know, I pour all my energy and everything with it. You see me how I like dance around and everything with it. So there's even an art form. It's like a performative art form with it, and plus it shows it off a little bit by doing videos like this. You know what I mean? I normally will have music in and then just listen to the music and go out with it and put my heart and soul into it. But you know, you look at the pieces and it's meant to fill up even more space than they have with the auras with them. Each aura being unique to each piece, and they gravitate with people because people have their favorite colors or color schemes and stuff. So even out of these ones, it's like I'm sure everybody will have different favorites out of it. Like some people will love this one, some people will love one of the other ones over there, or even ones that I made before. Uh, you know, so there's a little something for everybody. That's the thing, they're literally endless. It's like endless possibilities with these, but of course having my own style, but perfecting my style and stuff with it, want it to be where people see that and they're like, oh yeah, that's a Kimbo piece. That's how you know you have a great artist and such, and you found your style. And I think I got that with this, because you see these pieces and it's like, hey, that's a Kimbo style piece. Like that's a Kimbo right there. That's the hopes. And then when you install each piece, it's meant to bring in more space than even you see on the canvas. So these are pretty big canvases, but then it brings in even more space, like beyond that, like how you look at the like the sky, stargazing, as I explained before. But yeah, so that's the thought process with these pieces. So you know, have a whole artist statement and everything with it. I could sit and explain it. I've had people tell me like, yo, you got your degree and everything, like you should be in galleries, like you should literally have pieces in galleries, you should sell them to people and everything. And of course they're always offer sale and working on even shipping, which I've got to way down for it. Literally just bubble wrap and making sure the packaging and everything is good for it. Because of course I'll make sure all of the pieces are protected. They're like my babies, you know, making them and making sure they go to good homes and they're all protected. So, you know, going to different events and stuff, I'm selling the pieces, or you know, like showing out the pieces and everything. Well, you know, being for sale as well. But then also, if people get a hold of me, it's like Kimbo 311 said, like that's what this is all about. You know what I mean? People seeing the artwork and everything and showing it off on here. It's all on my Instagram because I put on the pictures of it. And it's like if anybody's really interested, all you gotta do is message me and be like, hey, I'm interested in the piece, or look up some certain colors and be like, hey, I love these colors a lot. Can you find these specific colors and make a piece with them? Like, you know, obviously paying for like the time, the materials and stuff, and being able to make the piece. I would love to do that, you know, doing commissions where people can do custom color jobs with it for sure, man. My ultimate dream, you guys, is to make artwork and content on here as well. Like, I legit want to do art and also, um, yeah, like go to events and show off my art and everything, see how far it goes, and also create content on here for you guys. You know, doing those two things, it would free up how much time I've got. Um, yeah, in general, and being able to have a living off that, those are two of the things that I love doing the most. And that's what I work so hard for. And I pray one day I'll be able to. But even how much support you guys give me now, it does help. Every little bit does help. But just know that's the ultimate end game. So if you want to, it's like, oh, hey, like want to help support Kimbo or something, like I've got merch on here. You know what I mean? I've made merch designs. Go and check out the merch shop. I'm trying to add more designs with it when I have time, of course. It's been a little bit since I've added some new designs to that, but there's still a bunch there to go and look at. Of course, making the pieces here. I even made a collage. You guys wanna see a collage? I made a Beyblade collage. I have to go over it again because it requires a lot of glue when you make a collage. You know, to have everything stay down. So some of it's not stuck to it, but this is the thing I mentioned in my unboxing. So when I've done my unboxings and I preserve the artwork, got the reason for it, and I did it. So if you're interested, let me know. I'll look at the comments and stuff as soon as I get back. But there's the piece. And yeah, I'll look at this. Dry. All right, let's see. Um, Triple H was COO, but now he's the head of creative. Also, if you don't know, business director and senior executive director. Yeah, he's overseeing things like, since TKO bought out everything, it switched up a lot. But Triple H being in charge of a lot of stuff, that's what people have wanted. That's what the fans have wanted for a long time. Because how his black and gold NXT was before NXT 2.0. Nothing against 2.0, but the way that Triple H ran feuds and everything when he was in charge of NXT is insane. And now that he's the one big time in charge of creative and stuff, you see some of those wrestlers coming back and such, or a lot of wrestlers coming back. A lot of this stuff wouldn't be possible under Vince because just how strict he was with things and how he didn't see the talent. He mainly saw like the size and stuff. And yeah, man, like we're in a crazy time period where like there's so many different feuds that are amazing, and so many different things close out the show. Like they had Uncle Howdy close off the show lately. Like they've had it where the tag team championships have been on the line, women's tag titles have been on the line and stuff. IC title on the line at the end. It's been amazing. It's just so good. I love it. I love this era of wrestling. We're in a new era. Stargazing is the best. When I was in my small town growing up, inspired my manga that's based on space. Nice, man. Great minds think alike. For sure, man. Like, I grew up in a small town. Like, live in a small town. So, yeah, always just had appreciation for the country. I love the city. I love both, like a hybrid of both. It's how you can tell I'm a Virgo, but I got a lot of Libra balance because I appreciate things about the city, but also things about the country as well. So, yeah. Kyle Derrick, who voices Drago, aka Drago, and Bakugan Gen 3. Yeah, Kyle Derrick's so cool. It was really cool working with him, for sure. He's like, you got some biceps, man. That was one of the wildest things, but it's so cool sitting there and actually talk with him and stuff. I love Kyle. He was amazing to work with. Oh, yeah, for sure, man. The Back Again stream was a fun event. It really was. It was so sick being a part of it, Let's see. Every time I see the company executive names of anime staff credits overseeing the content, they remind me of Triple H, but I know it's funny. But you get it. Yeah, I got you. Make sure to leave a like. Yeah, definitely drop a like. It's much appreciated and helps. Leave that like so you can run your boy up an algorithm a little more. But, now that Triple H is taking charge of WWE with the new CEO and the TKO CEO, new chairman, Dean Ambrose might be back soon now that Vince is done. Which someone deems again. Well, a lot of wrestlers and such were against Vince and how he did things, and like for good reason, and also just you saw how he had like budget cuts and everything, especially during the Cabo demic. Yeah, I'll say that. But yeah, just how Triple H is running things. He's given a lot more opportunity and showcasing a lot of awesome stars like Bronson Reed right now, dude. I love what they're doing with him. Like building that man up as a serious threat. He just put Braun Strowman through a car with a tsunami, which was dope. I'm like, yo, they're building him up. I love to see it. But yeah, Beyblade graffiti. I'm curious how you did the Beyblade piece. I will show it in 1 second. Um, when Triple H says you speaking to the wrong people to Dom, that probably be his business way of telling Dom to suck it. Maybe. Well, Don was sitting there complaining. He's like, "You're talking to the wrong people. You got to talk to your general manager." It's like, "Yo, I'm a higher up. You got to talk to like your boss. Like, I'm your big boss, and I ain't got time for your crap. So, go and take it up with the general manager who's in charge." Which I mean is fair to say, you know. That's why Adam Pearce is there. But yeah, if you can come up with a WWE story that is the biggest story after the Alliance, what would it be like? I mean, nothing's gonna be like the Alliance because like WCW, ECW joining WWF at the time or WWE, you know, that whole storyline was crazy. Like buying them out. Um, the only thing that would match that is if they bought out another company. So like, I mean, something that'll ever be on that level again. It would have to be like if WWE, if something happened where like AEW went down, and then they had it where like, you know, they did that type of thing where like whoever wins stays in business, whoever doesn't goes out of business. But yeah, like WWE versus TNA or something like that, or WWE versus AEW, that'll be the crazy one, of course. But yeah, you know, but I don't know if we'll ever see anything like that again unless a company literally gets bought out by WWE and they have a storyline like that. That's the only way we see that, and we haven't seen anything like that in literally. I mean, that's why 2001 seen as like a legendary year because like WrestleMania 17, with the craziness that it was, one of my two like top WrestleManias, but it's still like some of the storylines back then were just, you know, like taming it for being perfect. There's no perfect, even with how good that was. There's still no perfect, crazy moments, but yeah, you know. I put WrestleMania 19 up there too. Anybody who doesn't know, but yeah, like the invasion angle, like WrestleMania, you know, The Rock coming back that year too. Like there was a lot of different stuff that made '01 like nuts. And I mean, 2002 was slept on as a year. Same thing with '03, '04, like SmackDown, dude, bruh. Like Ruthless Aggression era was nuts. Attitude era crazy. Ruthless Aggression era crazy. The early 2010s were dope. I mean, 2011, 2012 were good, but it was something. 2013 was dope. 2014, dope with the Yes Movement. 2015 onwards, I honestly think has been pretty dope. Like 2015 through 2020 or like 2019. That like there's so many different awesome eras, and then this is even going to be one where you look back, it's going to be like history, like absolutely freaking amazing, crazy history. But yeah. So let's see. Script wise, I think Triple H hated Dom too. I mean, Dom is such a crazy heel that man went from heel to mega heel. Like, how often do you see that? Roman Reigns will bring back Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso and Zilla. We don't know who's gonna bring back Jimmy. Definitely see it. Jay and Sammy, I can see it, but it's gonna take more. Jimmy is gonna be with him for sure because Jimmy never left his side. But he still have to patch up things probably with Jimmy a bit after. Jay's got to patch up things big time. Sammy's got to patch up things big time for both of them. Because he's going to realize that he can't do it alone. This new bloodline is too damn strong. That's me being real. I don't know. With how Solo is treating Jacob, I wouldn't be surprised if Jacob turned. And Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa do have a brother, if anybody doesn't know. It's Hikuleo. And that man is literally a giant. So they can have him come in. And that would make full sense. Like if Jacob were to turn, I can imagine like Hikuleo, like, you know, being on Solo side, but then if Jacob turned face and joined Roman, you know. But I don't know. I don't know. Jacob's the wild card. Like Tonga Loa, I don't see them turning. For sure. Solo, of course not. Jacob is still loyal to Solo, so I don't think so. maybe it'll be like way later where he does. Who knows? But still. Triple H wanted WWE to be U.S.-based global company because they've been all over the world, and he wants to make sure wrestling isn't just an American thing. Wrestling's a world of its own. Yeah, and I mean it's not just a. I mean there's New Japan. There's so many different other, you know, wrestling companies in different countries and such. So, you know, making WWE global is a smart move. But yeah, and the fact that he allows her, you know, he allows some crossovers to where some wrestlers can go into places like New Japan or things like that, which I think is really, really cool. That they open the doors like that, open the forbidden door, if you will. But I'm going to end this off soon. Feel free to ask a few last questions, put them in the chat, and I'm going to go and get the Beyblade piece I'm working on. So that way you guys can see that. We still got some work, but pretty close, not too much longer. Ooh, solid, man. Okay. Yeah, I gotta add some more. I gotta add more glue to it because I gotta reinforce some. But it is a collage. I'll say that. So anybody who doesn't know what a collage is basically where you take a bunch of different pieces of paper or different things and put them together. So yeah, and my phone's at 5%. So I'm going to end this off pretty soon after this. But I'll show you guys this and then go charge things up and then probably be back later. But 3, 2, 1. There it is, man. This is the collage I did. It's a Beyblade collage for Beyblade X. So you talk about all the different boxes and stuff I saved, the Beyblade X logo, bunch of different bays, even like the crossover bays, the artwork, a lot of different artwork on here. I got like Beyblade X artist, because you know I'm a Beyblade artist, put that there. Beyblade X canvas, you know. So even using pieces of like the canvas packaging for it. But like, you know, it's a Beyblade canvas and showing I'm a Beyblade artist, but that is the collage right there, man. So I will post this up as well once it dries and such. You know, but I got a little more work to do because some of this, I gotta make it thicker. That way it doesn't bow down and it's like more with it. So I just gotta layer more glue on it. But yeah, that is the collage right there. Definitely let me know your thoughts. But anyways, guys, my phone is getting really low. So, yeah, with that, I'm gonna end this off. But I hope y'all enjoyed. Stay tuned because I will be coming back for a episode reaction soon. But yeah, Cody's the protagonist still, but Roman's the main character for now, and it's up to him to end the bloodline. He's gotta, you know, it's gotta be Roman that does it. Solo is the main antagonist of WWE. He's been backstabbing Roman this whole time. Oh yeah, for sure. But episode reaction later. Yep. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified when I upload a video. So yeah, guys, till next time, it's your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome and cool. Shoot. Let it rip. Or bakugan brawl. I'm up out of here. The art will be up later.